Overall, I think my life was good, but I think because I was a latchkey kid, there are a lot of things that I was just trying to figure out on my own. And so a lot of times things were just more challenging for me, where I saw a lot of kids with families that were together and just having that kind of relationship with their family and their parents. It really, I saw the difference. When you have parents that are divorced, and you're dealing with a lot of issues that you don't even know why you're dealing with them. You think that maybe they divorced because of you, or maybe something that you said, something you did, and you really get into a place where I think the enemy really does attack you, and you feel like, hey, there's something that I did, there's something wrong with me. I felt alone. I didn't talk a lot. And I felt like I didn't have anybody to talk to, even though there were, I'm sure, family and friends that said, oh, you can talk to me, but sometimes you just get into that place where you don't want to talk to anybody, and you don't. And so then it makes it even a darker place for you. When I was 19, my mom was killed by a sibling, and that just turned everything around for me. And so I realized, like, oh my goodness, I really need something. I need God in my life. And so the summer after she passed away, I decided, you know what, I want Jesus in my life. I need to have this joy, I need to have this love in my life, I need to have what I saw my friends having and have it for real. My grandmother, her mom, she gave me a book of prayer, and she had me pray. And at that moment when that happened, I really found and saw how the love of God was really poured into my heart. And later, as I started being more in the Word and understanding Jesus, I found it in Romans that God pours His love in our heart. And I thought, my goodness, like the forgiveness that I have and the love that I have and the joy that I have, it came from God's love. And there's nothing that could break that, kind of like that darkness, except for Jesus, except for His love. So that's what really helped turn things around for me. And then I just started seeking God more and more. I wanted to see, what more does He have for me? Because if He can turn this sadness and this darkness around to joy and loving and reaching out to people, there's so much more He can do for my life. Before I was saved, the road wasn't as clear for me. I felt like I had many paths to choose. But once I accepted Jesus, I realized there was one path that had the best things for me. And now I'm walking on that path. And years later, it's like having an amazing marriage and having 3 beautiful daughters that love God, that share their light everywhere they go. I just see what amazing things God has done, how He's turned my life around, and how He's using us to bless others and people blessing us. So that's been a real, just to me, a remarkable thing that God has done in our lives.